Hi, my name is Alexandra Jade, and thank you, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, for making it official. I never do stuff like this, and that's kind of the point. It's hard to know where to begin. I'll go back a number of years. The performing arts have always been a through line in my life. When I was a young child, I explored acting, as it was about the only way for a young kid to engage with the performing arts. Physical art like painting or sculpting was never really my thing. I have this very faint memory of going to an audition for something, and I believe it was middle school, and all the other kids who came were girls. Maybe that's when I should have known, am I right? Wink. I did school plays all throughout high school, did some community theater. I played the trombone in the school band and the jazz ensemble. I spent a little time trying to be a DJ. Best memory of that is spinning records at my mom's second wedding. Love you, Mom. And I loved all of it. Fast forward to university, and I studied music production. I think I intended at the time to make a career of it, but it never really materialized, and honestly, I never really even took a shot at it. I just kind of kept kicking that can down the road. It was something I'll do some other time. That time never really came. While I was in university, I produced an album for a local band and a demo tape for another. Being with and in and amongst creative people doing what they do, that's what I live for. In my early and middle adulthood, I tried my hand at video game streaming, which is a performance in its own way. My tangible success was ultimately pretty limited, though I did make some online friendships that I continue to cherish. I also worked in the support crew for a massively influential and sizable group in the game streaming sphere. If you know, you know. It was around this time I had the amazing light bulb moment that, while I adore creativity and performance art, the place for me isn't on camera. To be quite honest, I don't even love being on camera right now for this. God, this is so awkward. I don't know when I first started writing. I only know that I gave it up for far too long, about 14 years. Ugh. Once I became more comfortable with myself and understood who I was, I felt called back to it, and it's been the decision that I think, and I hope, will shape the rest of my life. I really don't believe in fate or a hand from above, but I do believe in purpose, and I'm quite confident that the performing arts are my purpose. I've launched a startup film production company called Jade Monkey Films. You might be watching this video on the website for it right now. I honestly haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. I feel very strongly that no one can make what I've written quite like I can. I don't have any formal training in film production, though I'm confident that some of the skills I learned from music production will be transferable. I don't doubt there'll be growing pains as I learn and change as an artist. But even now, on the eve of everything, I am fully confident in my ability to execute a creative vision that I understand. And that's where you come in. I'm going to need help. It's as simple as that. One person cannot make a movie by themselves. Aside from people appearing on the screen, I need people to be with me behind the camera too. People who do know their way around the film set, at least in theory. There's going to be a section of the website for every role I'm looking to fill, but rest assured, it's just about everything. Right now, this whole operation is run out of my lovely little apartment in the Pittsburgh area. To say there's no money in it is a vast understatement. I need people who are passionate to tell stories, just as I am. I'm perfectly happy to work with people who just want experience for their resume in order to seek work at a real studio. That could very well end up being my own path. As uncomfortable as I am being on this side of the camera, I figure you all need to know who I am and where I'm coming from if you're even thinking of going on this journey with me. I think I'm going to make this into a series of video diaries, and hopefully it'll strike a chord with some folks. The next one's probably going to be all about the equipment I've sourced. And don't worry, when we get around to shooting, it won't look like this. This, as you might be able to tell, is a laptop camera. I've resisted unboxing the equipment I sourced because my house is a little dusty, but for various reasons it does need to be done, so may as well record it. This is by far the boldest, riskiest, scariest, best thing I've ever done. I simply refuse to look back on this time in my life, decades from now, and wonder what could have happened had I chased my dream. No, I'm just going to chase it. I hope you'll help me, and maybe in so doing chase your own dream. Please contact me at Alexandra@Jade Monkey Films if you're in the Pittsburgh area and want to know more. It'll also be in the video description, And there's a contact form on the website, again, jademonkeyfilms.com. If you're not local but want to support and be a patron of the arts and help fund this operation, anything like that, first of all, you're amazing. But second of all, that line of communication is open to you as well. Thank you, and I hope I hear from you soon.